Hello and welcome to my session on exploring the internal assessment. You will see that I chose rather unusual slides for this session. The oral component is often connected to a lot of anxiety by teachers, and I want them to associate positive images with it in order to give them peace and confidence for their teaching. Here you see the overview of my whole session, and we are going to jump right into the first learning activity. For this activity, teachers will need to go through the internal assessment section in the new guide. They will have to use the traffic light method to analyze what is the same as before, what is similar to what we did before, and what is different or new. This way, they will have a safe foundation, starting off with what they know in order to confidently explore the new elements. Next, we are going to look at the standard and higher level individual oral. This overview will again provide teachers with understanding and clarity as it breaks down the complexities of the reading in a visual summary. We are then going to look at the criteria. For that, I have created a criteria keyword puzzle. This activity is actually an experiment. I want participants to match the keywords with the criteria before checking their answers with the criteria in the guide. That way, they will engage with the keywords several times and thereby be familiar with them as a result. As a next step, participants will use the criteria. After discussing the quality of the visual stimulus, I am going to play a student sample and participants will assess it. They are going to compare their findings with each other before looking at the examiner's marking and comments. As a reflection task, participants will then create an action plan which they will be able to use immediately for their teaching. They should note down in 9 bullet points what they want to keep in mind for teaching and preparing their students. They should also write down what they will need to remember for preparing and conducting the individual oral assessment. Finally, we are going to look at the higher level individual oral assessment. For that, I will prepare text extracts for the participants. We are going to read through the extracts and try to collect what teachers think students should present for the extract. Then we are going to listen to the student sample. Teachers are going to assess and compare their judgment with the examiner's notes. This activity is again followed by an action plan reflection. In 9 bullet points, teachers should focus on specifics to prepare for higher level individual oral exams. Closing the session, I will allow generous time for questions. As initially mentioned, the individual oral creates a lot of anxiety with teachers. I want participants to feel they know everything, all the burning questions are answered, and they can go ahead and teach and assess this component with confidence. Thank you for your time and have a good day.